So let's continue. So part number 3. Other prohibitions that apply when bathing. Okay. When washing or bathing, one may not use the bar soap due to the prohibition smoothing, as explained in the previous chapter. However, it is permissible to use free-flowing liquid soap. Dense liquid soap should not be used unless it has been liquidified through the dilution with water. Okay, so bar soap never allowed on Shabbos or Yom Tov. Why? We smoothing, and plus there is another problem that sometimes there is like a brand name or some company name, something like, and then you erase it. That's another issue. Okay. Okay, so we use if a person is allowed to wash like partially free flowing soap, body wash, whatever they need to do, there is no problem. Okay, all of the liquid. So if it's too dense, so just add a little water and you're good. Another prohibition applicable to bathing is melacha of wringing. So wringing is a big issue, right? So we have to be careful. One may not use a sponge or a washcloth when bathing or washing a child, because one will inevitably squeeze out the absorbed water, right? Because we get used to it. A child should be washed by hand instead, right? This melacha is also applicable when drying child's hair after the bath or shower. It is forbidden to rub the hair with a towel, since this squeezes water from the hair. The best practical solution is to drape towel over the child's head and allow it to absorb the surface liquid. Okay, so let's do this piece again, and we're going to explain. Another prohibition applicable to bathing is melacha of wringing. So that's it's always right. It's like for example, when somebody got caught in a rain, right, and everything is wet, so we must be very careful not to wring anything, especially socks when you stood out in a puddle or something like so. No wringing, just leave it as it is. And same is of course when child there's no sponges, right, or washcloth, and same for dishes, right? Even though we're allowed, as we said many times, you're allowed to wash dishes, but you're never allowed to use sponge. Is it very convenient? It's absolutely not convenient. It's like the washing of the dishes without the washing cloth, like dishwashing cloth or sponge, is very inconvenient. So that's why is it allowed? Yes. Advisable? Absolutely not. Right? And you cannot do the good job. I mean, sponge is the best, but the problem is the sponge that person might get to squeeze it. Continue. Child should be washed by hand instead. So hand, of course, there is no problem. You're not going to squeeze it. The melacha also applying to the drying child's hair. So if it's a boy with a short hair, there is nothing to squeeze, right? So you just tap it and that's it. If a girl with a longer hair, yeah, so don't squeeze it. So make a turban or something, and let her walk like this, and the towel is going to absorb, and that's it, as much as possible, and leave it like that. And of course, I'm just have to add you're not allowed to brush the hair, so that's another issue. So if you want to wash like a child's hair, and then you not just think twice, because washing is one thing, but brushing the hair is a different thing. Okay. Okay. So the best practical solution is to drape towel over the child's head. We said that. Continue. It's also forbidden to brush. Here we go. Brush the child's hair while it is wet, even if the type of the brush that may be otherwise used on Yom Tov. Okay. So wet because it's easier to pull out hair, and this brush that may be otherwise used on Yom Tov, we said, is like a very soft bristles, and it's going to give away. It's not going to pull out hair, and it was tested before Yom Tov. Okay, for Shabbos.